Welcome to the Hobby Drone Pilot channel. In this flight, I am going to fly the Skyrover S1 at the Navy base here in Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos Islands.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't want to get lost in the sedative.
In this flight, I'm going to pose a few questions and try to answer them as best as I can. But this drone is a phenomenal little drone. I am here with my nephew, a fellow drone hobbyist, and I have offered him the opportunity to fly this drone yesterday, and he said that he don't like it. He feels that it is a light, a little flimsily built, and that it struggles in the wind, and he may be right. But does that really take away from the overall performance of this little drone? I think not. And I love flying in this area, right on the rock edges here at the old Navy base. But I once thought that the best beginner drone ever was the DJI Mini 4K. Now I'm not so sure, because the Skyrover S1 is certainly, in my view, more value for money. Has a lot of features, obstacle avoidance, flies longer, etc. So it may be a better choice. For the money, I also believe that the Potensic Atom 2 is a great value for money, and it has the option of the built-in screen controller. Does almost everything well, great video quality, etc. But if you take away the screen controller, which drone is the better value for money? I think it's a neck and neck race here, and the Skyrover is going to push the Potensic Atom very, very, very hard. Plus, this Skyrover S1 could fly on one battery up to 40 minutes. The Potensic Atom can only fly for about 32 minutes on one battery. So that's a advantage there. Also, it has obstacle avoidance, something that a beginner might find very useful. So I'm pushing up in the creek here, fly all the way out towards North Creek. It's a little windy, but it's certainly not anything that the drone can handle, because I have not gotten any warning, etc. Now, the next drone to compare the Skyrover S1 with is probably the FIMI Mini 3. The issue with FIMI is that it has quality control issues, and I find that the FIMI Mini 3 camera was a little soft, but it had this AI in night mode feature, and I thought that the video was very, very good in the night, and it took some very good low light videos. But as with FIMI drone, after about 4 flights, just as it did with the FIMI Mini 2, the FIMI Mini 3 developed gimbal issues. So when it comes to quality and performance and longevity, I think that the Skyrover S1 might be the better choice. Now, I'm not even going to get into the Hapsu minis, etc. I don't think that there is any competition there at all. But the other drone that I am looking at in comparison with this Skyrover S1, maybe the Roku U11 4K drone, and that drone you have also have an option to buy it with a built-in screen controller, but I think that it's overpriced, and I get the impression that while the camera is okay, the video seems to be a little washed out, you know, kind of lacking in depth. Videos look over sharpened, and so I don't think you really get the natural look of your surrounding when recording. Otherwise, it does everything well, but as a practical matter, as an economical matter, I think the Skyrover S1 wins. What other drone could I compare this in terms of characteristics, price, etc.? Maybe the DJI Mini 3 Standard. Of course, the DJI Mini 3 Standard is more expensive, and also you have the option of buying the Mini 3 Standard with a built-in screen controller, and you are going to get more features like tracking, and this drone has obstacle avoidance, which the Mini 3 Standard, the DJI Mini 3 Standard does not have. But I've done a comparison flight between both drones. The DJI Mini 3 Standard handles better in the wind. I believe that the video quality is a little better. Well, not a little better, much better. And also you have the name brand, a trusted name brand, the DJI name brand behind the Mini 3 Standard. But yeah, I think that the S1, Skyrover S1, is good value for money. And let's not forget the flip, although I believe that the flip camera is much, much better than the Skyrover S1, will actually blow the Skyrover S1 out of the water. And the flip has recently been on sale, so you could get the flip for probably under $400. And it also comes with the built-in screen controller. So yeah, the flip could also be good value for money. The flip is a much underrated drone, but in any head-to-head with the Skyrover S1, the flip would be punching down, the Skyrover will be punching above its weight. So now I've just brought in the drone, and I'm doing some of the intelligent flight features. This is a Circle. I have not done any of the intelligent flight features since I purchased this drone. Earlier on, I was trying to do the tracking, didn't seem to get it to work, but I believe that is pilot's error, and I will work it out in due course. But yeah, the drone is performing flawlessly. And the good thing is that the drone is keeping the subject in focus. And when I talk about keeping the subject in focus, my mind just ran on the Snap Teen P40 Lite, which is also a mini drone that could probably compete with the Skyrover S1. But the problem with that drone is that it is overpriced. Intelligent features sort of work, but like when you do the circle, they don't keep the subject in frame. But that is also a useful drone. But the S1, I believe, would win hands down in terms of video quality, features, etc. And I've come to love the asteroid here and the Skyrover S1. And this is my nephew standing right beside me here. So yeah, I believe that the Skyrover S1 in the mini drone category may be the best value for money on the market. Currently, if you like this video, please like, please share, and please give it a thumbs up. Cheers.